will be decided in 3 rounds or less.
And I just want to get something real quick here. When I said Holloway was wanting to demonstrate he was still relevant, I was not being insulting.
I totally get what you're saying.
The fight you never win is against the calendar.
Yep.
And it ticks for everyone at a different rate for everyone, but nonetheless.
Yeah. I'd say this is probably the highest level of jiu-jitsu Chaos has ever faced. Would you agree, Josh?
No, absolutely, man. Probably the toughest test in his career up until this point, not only in terms of jiu-jitsu, but just a well-rounded veteran in Holloway.
Well, he's touched Holloway a couple of times. A couple more he might get to see the jiu-jitsu in action. Because getting rocked by Chaos will turn you into a ground fighter in a hurry.
Whether you are a grappler or not. We've seen it.
I am impressed with Chaos's restraint. He is throwing those punches out there about 50-60%, looking for his range. He got tagged there.
Yeah, Holloway likes to do it where he catches the leg kick and then comes back with the right hand.
That's an old school move. Dig it.
Well, if Chaos is going to continue to throw those leg kicks, he's going to need to put a little bit of emphasis on them. That side kick helps too. Hard to catch that when you're turning away.
Ooh, nice snappy short leg kicks from Jeremy.
And this time he caught the other leg from the inside and able to bring the other hand into play nice and hard.
Yeah.
I can't tell, though, if that left cheek of his is already starting to welt up just a little bit. And a big heavy shot from Chaos.
I think that was more of a timing thing off the leg kick than the actual shot that caused that. We'll get to see, though, Holloway's ground game versus Chaos's methodical ground and pound. Well,
Chaos has got to be careful he doesn't get comfortable. Holloway's got that right butterfly in, and he knows how to use it.
And Chaos's hand is on the back underneath, which is doesn't give you a whole lot of negotiating skills.
Holloway trying to turn through, and Chaos making him pay for it just a little bit. Chaos does such a good job of staying heavy in these situations, though. It's real hard to bring your hips in.
Yeah, and he's methodical, too. That's the one thing I like. He doesn't get ahead of himself, which is something that a lot of fighters do. They jump, and then they realize they jumped. He just doesn't jump.
Especially when you have as much power as he does. It's easy to kind of, fall in love with that power and, take it out of the oven before it's already baked, to use another poor Thanksgiving analogy.
Do you think that from having a gym full of sharks helps that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're a little bit early, they'll make you pay.
Well, Holloway had some opportunities there to slip that right elbow in. And in respect to the power and explosiveness of Chaos Williams, he did not take advantage of him. Trying to find his back on the side of the cage, Chaos pulled him off once, and now he's trying to post on that head. Just raw power getting back to his feet, fellas.
Very, very nice. Great athleticism. Has all the ingredients for a fantastic fight.
He's doing an excellent job. We did an excellent job of controlling the wrist on the way up to prevent Chaos from landing that big right hand in that scramble.
Oh, little cross step.
Ooh, nice kick to the body.
Yeah, just a touch high for the liver, but nice way to mix it up, especially after these leg kicks have been a little bit of a mixed bag.
Well, we're coming up on the point in this fight where this round has lasted longer than the other 3 we've seen.
Yeah, these are 2 fighters, though, that have a lot left to give. Nice little check left.
Yeah, dropped the mouthpiece of Chaos.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Holloway go back to the leg kicks, and he had some early success with those.
Yeah.
Helps take some of the power out of those shots that Chaos lands.
Yeah, I think...
Nice.
He put a little bit more on it, and that's a little harder to catch.
Especially as your legs are leaving from underneath you.
Yeah. Leg kick's one of them things might not win you the fight right away, but that is a 401k money that you will need later.
Absolutely.
Well, Chaos came in a little bit on the windmill side of his technical punching there, and that
we've seen that a few times. but he's been like, a few inches away from landing that huge looping right hook.
Yeah.
Final 10 seconds of this first round.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm not a judge again.
Well, if you're joining us here on UFC Fight Pass, you are guaranteed to get at least one fight out of WXC, if not the whole card, that is worth the cost of your subscription. So if you're watching for free, we do this every month.
Yeah.
Now next month it's going to be on the 18th.
Yeah, that's a tricky
because
one.
of the holiday schedule. But usually the last Wednesday of the month, we're right here bringing it for you.
Yeah, and this fight, again, definitely shaping up to be something special. And you can see they both respect each other because they're just a bit cautious in the exchanges, even on the ground.
And that's a level of professionalism, Both of these guys are veterans, high quality, elite fighters, and it shows. And they understand that one another are elite fighters.
Well, if you want to know how tough Holloway is, just go back to him getting up on the side of the cage.
Oh,
there.
God, yeah.
He got pulled off the cage once and was absolutely undeterred. Got his hand on the back of Chaos's head and just stood right out.
There's that exchange at the end of catch, and that's very, very good. That's a great fight. I hope that this keeps going. I just would hate to be a judge on it if it goes all the way. How'd you guys have that first round?
I didn't watch it as a judge.
Yeah,
I was going to make the
know.
point that you watch it from a different perspective
Yeah.
when you're watching it from judging versus, commentating.
All right, round 2 underway. Chaos Williams fighting out of the red corner, white shorts.
I'd
Hitman
give
Holloway
the
in the black
small edge to Chaos with that takedown and a couple of those cleaner shots, but it's so close, man.
You're not going to hear an argument. Oh, there's that right hand.
It's smelling
Chaos
good.
all over him.
Poor Van Swearden looked like he was dodging traffic here in rush hour. Wow.
It was that big right hand, that looping right hand that clipped Holloway.
The one that's been an inch off.
Well, Chaos Williams smelling blood. He needs to get there and press the advantage. A veteran like Holloway will recover very quickly from that.
I think he already did. Just looking at how he shrugged off that single leg told me everything I need to know. A hard check on him there. Oh, nice check left hook.
Check,
We've seen that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And the problem's been when Chaos closes the distance and Holloway goes straight backwards, and in the process,
Yeah.
that's how he got clipped.
Yeah.
He was kind of circling a little late.
Chaos had that one big shot, but he's had 2 left checks from dropping his right hand on his jab.
Trying to bring it to the ground. He's going to find that very difficult against Hitman Holloway.
Yeah, great takedown defense.
Just look at the width on his stance there. He's basically covering 2 panels of cage right now.
Yeah.
That coupled with the fact that he's just a super athletic guy.
Yeah.
And he left that one he wanted to, not giving Williams the opportunity to pot shot him on the way out. That was an outstanding defensive series for Holloway.
And you got to say, Holloway shows he's a true veteran, because most guys, when Chaos hurts you,
Yeah.
your night's over immediately.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing. He touches you, and it's night-night.
And another overhand right just missed him because
Like swung around the back like he's using a mace.
if that would have landed, that would have been all she wrote.
I'm really loving that check hook of Holloway's.
Yeah, that's a really nice weapon. And his leg kicks are pretty nasty, too.
Nice right hand on the pipe from Holloway.
Yeah.
Oh!
Holloway's moving forward more and more, though.
Well, he's starting to sense his own confidence growing every time he touches Williams and gets away unanswered.
Cass landed another big shot and another shot.
wobbly
He's on
legs.
light legs. He's
Yeah.
coming forward, though.
Yeah, I know. That's
Well, that's
the
because that's the way he
deception.
bounced off the cage, His knees were wobbly. Again, a testament to the number of times he's been in that situation.
Cass is finding a home for that right hand.
Oh my God. That autopilot for Jeremy is very, very good.
That
Reminds
thing's
me
a,
of Chris Levin, every time.
Oh, nasty leg kick. Those are going to hurt in the morning. I don't care what you say. Whoa. They crashed in. That could have been the end of the night right there.
Well, he missed with that right, and Chaos responded with a right of his own. It landed,
Oh!
but no range on it.
I'm a little bit concerned with Chaos breathing a little bit more out of his mouth than I'd like to see. He's generally in fantastic fight shape.
Well, he's being pushed really hard. It's not that he's not in fight shape. He's just against a guy who can go 15 minutes with you and then beg for more.
Oh, again, that right hand.
Yeah, that's the thing. Chaos needs one clean land, and usually people take naps. Jeremy's still trucking at it. Those judges, though, question is, what are they going to do about all these wobbly legs? That's got to score. Power.
Damage scores first,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Holloway should go back to the legs. That was really working from early in the round.
It was.
And even
he's
forced-
still throwing it, but you see those checks are getting harder now.
It even forced Chaos to switch his stance earlier in the round, actually, momentarily.
Williams with a
Yep.
nice big kick that helped Holloway as he was already turning, spun him a little bit.
Great fight thus far, fellas.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. This is what I wanted. Whoa.
Final seconds of round 2 here.
Somebody's going to want to finish big here.
Well, Holloway needs to put an exclamation point on the scorecard if he wants this round.
Strong finish for him.
Yeah, I'd still say there were a few wobbly legs in this one. I think this
But
one
the
was...
first 2 minutes of the round were all Holloway.
You know, it's the
He
question.
landed that check hook 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, just never saw Chaos's legs wobble. I mean, if we go with damage scores first, 2 rounds now, we've seen the training wheels on Jeremy, so I'd have to slightly edge it to Chaos.
There's also a question about, primacy, meaning the last thing that's leaving a mark in the judges' minds was that teeth that nearly dropped Chaos,
Yeah, it's tricky.
Tough round to score, I'm glad I get to do this with you instead of that.
And there's one of those looping rights followed by another one. This is sort of as the transition in that second round started.
See that like wood chip thing? Yeah.
Great. The takedown defense of Jeremy's amazing. Straight up
I
amazing.
think candidly that's great for Chaos because when it comes to jiu-jitsu, the hitman he's got to have a distinct advantage there. Although getting that 4-ounce leather when he's on the bottom,
Yeah.
that turns you back to a white belt in a hurry.
Yes, it does. Great fight. And this is exactly what we needed on a day like today where we had a couple of quick, big bangs go off in the cage. And here we are now with a fight of the night contender for sure.
Yeah, 2 elite level welterweights. Oh, big left hand from Holloway.
Nice. I think Jeremy's fighting with urgency now. I can see it on his face.
But he's still very methodical.
Yeah.
In contrast to Williams, who is getting really wild with his
I'll
shots.
tell you what, though, man, Chaos has a beard on him, man. He could take a shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a clean shot. I didn't see
Oh,
whoa.
and he
See,
hits
that's
like
the
a
thing.
truck, man.
Yeah.
And just as I say, he's getting wild with his shots. He throws that counter straight and brutally hard and absolutely rocked Holloway.
looked like
before
wobble
it
with a
even landed
jab,
there.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice left hand from Holloway. Again, that left hand.
Yeah,
lands.
and you know what? I think what he's noticed is that Chaos drops his hands when he throws, and if you have ice in your veins, you can clip him.
Well, if he gets Chaos stationary, that's there for him all the time.
Yeah.
Chaos has been able to keep away from it in movement.
I'd like to see him go to the body with those kicks. With that self-pass versus the orthodox stance.
Yeah.
That right side of Chaos's body is wide open.
We saw them both exchange body kicks in the second round, which was the first we've really seen of that. It's been all leg kicks or head kicks before that.
Yeah, both guys have
now I
had
catch
success.
your kick.
Yeah, both guys have had success with the leg kicks.
Yeah. Whoa,
Another big left hand.
Big time.
Chaos just blinks, man, and
Yeah, I don't even see a change on him, which don't mean that they're not doing the work. very light on his feet. Jeremy always credits his mobility and his dexterity and his movement, and he's definitely showing it here in the third round. Trick is going to be how do you score those 2 rounds.
Yeah, and that's a nice hard leg kick from Chaos Williams.
Yeah, it's a thuddish.
That jab of his is brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rocked him with it earlier.
Absolutely, and just knocked him back again.
Is this the same hips that he uses to block those takedowns? It's the same hips he puts into that jab.
He's got that home run power that comes from the hips, man.
Just
Halfway through this third and final round here, your co-main event.
Yeah, just don't like the dropping of the hands. It's a tendency to drop when he throws anything bigger, and that's the risk.
And he gets away with it in movement. If he's stationary, he's in trouble. I wonder how much
Holloway's starting to put on the pace, though.
Yeah.
Oh, all it takes is one shot for Chaos, though. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, but he's moving back now. So
Nice right hand.
Yeah.
He's starting to find a home with those shots, starting to zone in.
Oh, wow.
What a fight.
What an exchange.
We have the crowd on their feet. This is exciting.
Both of these guys so quick getting back up. One down, next one down, and then Chaos coming out on top here.
Yeah, that's a football tackle to get that one down.
Big shot from Chaos.
Nice posture.
Yeah,
not going to finish anything with that posture.
90 seconds.
Oh,
whoa.
Big shot from Chaos and another.
Now, this is not where you want Chaos. Last time we were here, we saw Jeremy set up for a sweep with one butter. Oh, God almighty.
And you can feel that in the floor as his head drives into the cage.
I feel it in
floor.
the table.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's got to get off his back. He's only got a minute. Chaos doing some phenomenal work inside of Holloway's guard.
Yeah, and Holloway looked so good up until that for this round, and it could all be taken away right here.
Chaos stepping over now.
Yep, he sees the pass, but last time we were here, Jeremy
nice short shots.
Oh, yeah. These guys got crazy good gas tanks. This fight has had an amazing
Look
pace.
at the grind of Chaos with that head. I love that.
Yeah.
Heavy hips, grinding the whole time.
Yeah.
Picking his spots with those brutal elbows.
Those elbows I feel in our table. I feel it in the ground. They are full of power.
And
where do you think Holloway's feeling it?
Oh, my God.
And if there was any question coming into this third round, Chaos Williams has put an exclamation point.
Yeah, holy bananas.
Phenomenal end of the fight for Chaos Williams all over Hitman Holloway.
Relentless finish. Wow. And that could have stole a round that I legitimately felt Jeremy had.
Yeah, up until that
big
point.
rep.
That's a tough fight to score, man, but
I don't know, man. I'm just really happy to not be judging this.
Well, you look at Hitman or Chaos's corner over there. They know who won the fight.
Yeah,
they got strong opinions for sure.
Yeah, they all had scorecards out and ready.
Look at some of this replay. Big short elbow inside of Holloway's guard, and another one.
So powerful too.
And he was getting tagged right before that. Yeah. Was able to get on top and started dropping some bombs of his own.
We talked about the opportunistic tendencies of Malding. Chaos has them as well. He turned that fight right there with that football tackle.
Yeah, beyond that, this is the biggest test, in my estimation, that he's faced. This is the most trouble he's ever been in a fight, and that's how he finished it.
Yeah.
This is where you will mark the line when he takes the next step.
No, and that was crucial because, by my estimation, we're reaching a point where the tide was starting to turn. Holloway started focusing. He started sniping with some of his shots. And then Chaos just turned into that next gear man and showed he has the heart of a champion and the resolve of a champion.
Yeah, I think he's been, he fought here, he fought in China, he fought here. He's been a busy guy. His leg's going to be hurting for a little bit, though. He's got some nasty leg kicks on him.